How's everybody doing? Scott Spreitzer here for DocSports.com. Sunday, September 30th, 2018. Free NFL side coming up on this report. We'll get to it in a moment. If you've yet to become a member at DocSports.com, it's easy to give it a try. You click on the link below the video to get started. Set yourself up for a free $60 account to be used on any daily package, mine or any other handicapper over at DocSports.com. Again, it all begins by clicking on the link below the video. Set yourself up for that free $60 account. We are 4-0 as we cut this report with 2 games in progress on Saturday evening, and we're guaranteed a winning day, not just with the record, but also cash the big 7-star main event with the Oklahoma Sooners, 66-33 over Baylor, and also hit the 4-star. So a winning day in the books. And right now, as we speak, we're on a nice 116-81 run in college football. We'll see if we can get those final 2 games to cash for us, those both in progress. And we'll report on that with our Sunday Night Monday report in about 24 hours. But wanted to mention on Sunday, as we have this nice day in Saturday's college football, we've got 4 plays going on Sunday and in Monday Night Football, starting on Sunday with the big 6-star play. And I want to talk about these top plays for just a second, because the 6 stars, for instance, are on a 67% run. And my top plays in general in the NFL and college football are now 62% winners with our last 35 college and pro football top plays combined. The 6-star is a top play, and it is available right now as part of the package. You don't have to buy 2 packages, 3 packages, 4 packages. It's 1 package that'll get all of Sunday's plays and Monday Night Football all at the same time. It's as simple as that. And again, as we mentioned, we're on a nice run in the NFL, 70% so far on NFL Sundays through week 3, and 23-11-1 is our NFL run, last 35 going back to late last season. Again, all the plays for Sunday in the NFL available right now over at DocSports.com, including that 6-star play. Not sure if we're going to have baseball yet, final day of the regular season. Be sure to check back at DocSports.com at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific. We are 33-16 since August 1st and up over $7,000 over that time span as we head into the postseason, so be sure to grab our playoff plays in baseball. All right, free play coming up in just a moment in the NFL, but want to let you know where the betting report is right now in pro football for Sunday, the Joes versus the Pros. Also a quick note, these numbers are likely to change. You know, they do quite a bit sometimes, not all weekends, but we could see a lot of change between now and an hour before kickoff on Sunday. And if you're interested in finding out where those numbers have moved, it's real easy to do. I do ESPN National Radio every Saturday morning, and in this case, every Sunday morning. And we're on around 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 9:30 a.m. Pacific, about a half hour before kickoff. We do the show with Kevin Winter. He's the very fine host over at ESPN. We come on for about 10 minutes every Sunday morning, and we update where all the betting action is, both sharp action, public action, lopsided bets, all that good stuff, about 30 minutes before kickoff. So if you're looking for the update on that, just check us out on an ESPN radio station near you, 12:30 Eastern Time on Sunday, half hour before the games kick off. Let's get to the betting report using a couple of different books and their numbers. Let's start first with a Pros versus Joes situation. And really the biggest difference between Pros and Joes on Sunday, Detroit at Dallas. Dallas laying 2.5. As we speak, and there's a reported 58% of the tickets on the underdog Mayans, but 64% of the overall money is on the Dallas Cowboys at minus 2.5, and that's a pretty big difference when you consider the money's that big on one side, yet almost, 60% of the tickets coming in on the other side. So the Pros on the Dallas Cowboys, the Joes or the public on the Detroit Lions. Jets and Jaguars. Jaguars laying 7.5. Right now, 61% of the tickets are on Jacksonville, while 53% of the overall money is actually on the underdog New York Jets. The Joes a little bit more on the Jets, public on the Jaguars. Tampa Bay at Chicago, shop around. If you like Chicago, don't lay more than 2.5. If you like Tampa Bay, you better grab 3. There's enough out there to find them. Anyway, right now, 55% of the spread tickets have been written on Tampa Bay. 67%, though, of the overall money is on the Chicago Bears. So public on Tampa Bay, the sharp money on Chicago. Thought I'd report on Sunday Night Football, even though it's not a Joes versus Pros. Interesting game as it is every year. Seems like every year the line is a field goal. Whoever's at home's laying 3. Pittsburgh 3-point home favorite over Baltimore. Baltimore 61% of the tickets, 67% of the overall money. Pittsburgh a 3-point favorite there. And the most lopsided bet game thus far as the percentage of money being on one side, it is the Oakland Raiders who are laying about 2.5 to the Cleveland Browns. A lot of money coming in on Oakland, a lot of sharp action on the Raiders in that one. And again, as I said, if you want that update 30 minutes before the games kick off on Sunday, be sure to check in to an ESPN radio station in your neck of the woods. We're on ESPN National, or you can listen online at ESPN Radio. Check it out. We'll be on at 12:30 Eastern with Kevin Winter, breaking down the latest line moves and betting reports for Sunday's card. All right, again, before I get to the free play in the NFL, a quick note. We do have all our plays up right now at DocSports.com, led by the 6-star NFL play. 70% NFL Sundays thus far, 23-11-1 with our last 35 going back to last season. Grab them all right now. 3 play Sunday, 1 play Monday. They're all available in the same report right now at DocSports.com. Free NFL for Sunday. We are going to lay the points with the Oakland Raiders. You can easily find 2.5 out there. A lot of money on Oakland. We happen to agree with it. Listen, we know this team's been a disaster in the fourth quarter. They've been outscored 37-3 so far in the fourth quarter of the season. They've played some pretty good teams along the way, though. And here's the thing. A lot of people are talking about maybe John Gruden and his staff prepping well for the game, but not adjusting well and getting out adjusted at halftime and beyond. Well, if that's been the case, if that's the reason for the short end of a 37-3 fourth quarter scoring situation, then he doesn't have to worry too much on Sunday because he's matched up against Hugh Jackson and that staff. And listen, Baker Mayfield, great draft pick. Nice win to start the season last week. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to count Hugh Jackson as being a better coach or having a better staff than Gruden and his. So we don't have to worry about Gruden being out adjusted, I don't think, in the second half of this one by Jackson and his staff. Listen, I thought last week, of course, Baker Mayfield came in and did a great job, and the team got re-energized after looking so bad early in the game and looking like they were on their way to another loss. But the Jets, man, did they go incredibly conservative after building that lead early on against Cleveland. A horrible coaching by the New York Jets over the final 2.5 quarters of that game. And now Baker Mayfield doesn't just get to come off the bench and not think about it. He's been thinking about being the starter all week long, and he's going to go up against a team in desperation mode. That doesn't always mean will win when must win is the start of that conversation. But we think in this spot, it's going to matter, and it's going to come in for the silver and black to their advantage. So we're going to lay the couple of points here, 2.5. Oakland Raiders, in fact, -3 or less is what we like with Oakland. That is your free play for Sunday's NFL. Don't forget the premium plays over at DocSports.com. Don't forget to get signed up for Major League Baseball playoff action, 33-16 runs since August 1st. Listen, if you like what you see, click on that thumbs up button and subscribe. We appreciate those who have done so thus far. I'm going to be right back here Monday, probably around 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific. Definitely no later than that, maybe a bit earlier. We'll have Monday's report available at that time. All right, let's put Sunday in the win column. Best of luck. I'm Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com.